Good morning from Fort Portal. Good morning, Uganda. Good morning, East Africa. Good morning, Africa. And good morning, the world. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning today. And we are in the city of Fort Portal, the tourism hub of Western Uganda, in Western Uganda side. How are you doing this early morning? Are you already in bed or you are already out of bed? Because right now it is 7:35 a.m. in the morning here in Fort Portal City, the city found in Western Uganda, the western part of Uganda. How are you doing this early morning? Is it morning on your side? Because for us it is 7:36 a.m. If it is afternoon on your side, good afternoon, and it is a beautiful one. If it is evening on your side, a good evening on your side. How are you doing over there? And if it is night time where you are at, I want to say good night to you. But all in all, for us on our side, it is a beautiful, beautiful good morning, and the sunshine is shining bright, coming out brightly. That is what we call the sunrise. We are experiencing the sunrise right here in the city called Fort Portal City, the tourism hub of the Western Uganda. Welcome aboard to the Opolotivation. Kindly like the video so that other people are recommended to join. And we take this walk out of the city. Where should I go? Let me start with this side. Experience the new shiny sunshine shining bright right here in Fort Portal City. How are you doing? How are you doing? Kind like the video so that other people can be recommended to join and we work together as one family. This beautiful early morning. It's a Sunday, beautiful Sunday morning, and it is 12th of July. 12th of July, the year is 2026, and we are walking. Most of the shops are still closed because it is Sunday morning. I think the owners or the shop vendors are maybe somewhere in church, preparing for church, or making ends meet from home. But most of the others are open. Most of the shops are still open, or rather are open at this time, this beautiful early morning. Like the video so that other people can be recommended to join. Then we work together as one team, as one family here in the city of Fort Portal. For those of you who don't know, Fort Portal is Uganda's designated tourism city, and it is located in the western region at the foothills of the Rwenzori Mountains, serving as the historical seat of the Tooro Kingdom. It is a lush getaway surrounded by tea plantations and close to or more than 52 crater lakes, and also national parks like Kibale National Park and also Queen Elizabeth National Park. So it's known as the tourism hub of the Western Uganda. This is Fort Portal, and we are walking here this early morning on this beautiful Sunday, 2026, July 12th. The day is. This part of the city, most of the shops are still closed. Early morning Sunday, maybe the vendors are in church somewhere, or they're just preparing to come and open up the shops. And the place is calm. It's one of the peaceful cities that we have in Uganda. Very beautiful cities, peaceful. No chaos, beautiful people, peaceful people around this area. And the key highlights of this city include the cultural heritage. The cultural heritage around this place is where you can find the Tooro Palace, which is found on a hill overlooking the entire town. So let's see if we can reach that side also and see how maybe we can have a clear view of the city or the town. And also, amongst the key highlights of this Fort Portal city is the wildlife and nature, because it is a prime launching pad for Kibale National Park, which is famous for the chimpanzee trekking, and also the Bigodi Wetland Sanctuary, which is also found in the Fort Portal city. Fort Portal is where we're at. This early morning. Time check is only 41 minutes past 7 a.m. in the morning. When I say a.m., that means it is morning time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city of Fort Portal. That is where we are right now. Kindly like the video so that other people can be recommended to join. And then we work together, me and you. And also, in case you haven't subscribed, it's my humble request that you please subscribe. It is a wake-up call. Wakey, 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 wakey. Eva Scott says Saldos, says greetings from afar, USA, and he says I like your content. You have a beautiful country. So thank you so much, Eva Scott, thank you so much from USA. He says Saldos, and Saldos means greetings. Greetings. Saldos Eva Scott, Saldos to you all. Greetings to you. Peaceful environment, peaceful town, peaceful city this early morning. Maybe are we early for the streets? Are we early for the streets? The streets look to be, I'm seeing few people around. Most of the shops are still closed. Is this maybe this is a local restaurant? Said Mwayoyo. Said Mwayoyo from Mombasa, Kenya says good morning. Good morning to you, Said Mwayoyo. Mambo vipi? Mambo vipi leo? Habari za leo, habari za leo, Said Mwayoyo. Umekuaje leo? Sema yote. How are you doing? That is my little Swahili. And I am saying vipi vipi, mambo vipi? Sema. Mombasa, Kenya imekuaje? Lakini we umepotea sana, Said Mwayoyo. Umepotea sana nini ndugu yangu? Umepotea sana. Kwa nini wewe umepotea? How are you doing, my brother Said Mwayoyo from Mombasa, Kenya, live from Mombasa, Kenya. For us, we are here in Fort Portal City, the tourism hub of the western part of the country, Uganda. And for those of you who don't know, Uganda is the Pearl of Africa found in East Africa. And it is what it is. Said Mwayoyo says, mambo poa, kumekucha na jua kali. Hey, asante sana ndugu yangu Said Mwayoyo, asante sana wewe. Nimeshukuru. And Said Mwayoyo says, niko busy kazi brothers. Oh, that's good. For those of you who don't know, we are trying to chat with Kiswahili, and Kiswahili is also a language which is used, one of the biggest languages used in East Africa. And yeah, I'm also trying out exercising my little Kiswahili that I know. And yeah, vipi leo, sema yote. It is what it is. Welcome to the tourism hub of Fort Portal, or rather the tourism hub of Western Uganda. Fort Portal was formerly called Kabarore, and it is a city located in the western region of Uganda, and it is the seat of both Kabarore district and the historically known Tooro Kingdom also sits in this city of Fort Portal. Amongst the things that you can do when you are in this city is take a visit to the Tooro Botanical Gardens, and also maybe you can go visit the new Tooro Kingdom Palace, and also the Amabere Caves, and also Lake Chaninga, one of the places that you can visit when you are in the city, in the tourism city of the Western Uganda. We are in Western Uganda, western part of Uganda today, And Said Mwayoyo says, asante kwa Kiswahili chako kizuri. Kizuri sana. Asante sana, my brother. Asante sana, ndugu yangu. Said Mwayoyo says, asante kwa Kiswahili chako kizuri. Kizuri, ni mzuri sana. Ni mzuri sana. Asante sana, ndugu yangu Said Mwayoyo. And for the rest of us who don't know Kiswahili, I'm just trying to practice my little Kiswahili that I know, because anytime I visit Mombasa and Nairobi, I have to talk to those jamas, you know. And someone asked me which tribe comes from Fort Potso. Well, the indigenous and primary tribe native to Fort Potso in the western Uganda is the Batoro. The Batoro is the tribe that comes from this city, Fort Potso. And the city serves as the cultural heart and administrative seat of the historical Tooro Kingdom, which was established in the 19th century. But also, while the Batoro are the majority and the traditional landowners of this area, you will also find other neighboring tribes and ethnic groups living in and around this area. And they include the Bakonzo and also the Bamba. The Bakonzo and the Bamba also occupy some portion of the Tooro Kingdom, or rather the Fort Potso city. And it's just a few kilometers from here to Kasese, where you can experience the mountain Rwenzori's sceneries. Fort Potso city is located in Kabarore district, and that is in the western part of Uganda. That is where we are right now, and the sun is shining bright, like you can see. Early morning sunshine is already out. People are peaceful, no noise, no trash, no shagalagabaka. Just beautiful spaces here in Fort Potso city, and that is where we are on this beautiful Sunday morning. Only 6 minutes to 8 a.m. and I'm saying good morning to you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Good morning to those where it is good morning, and good afternoon to those where it is afternoon time, where we are, where you or I are right now. And good evening to you where it is evening time, and good night where it is night time. But for us here, it is good morning to you, because it is only 6 minutes to 8 a.m. Peaceful Sunday morning. How come is that? Fort Potso city is divided into the two divisions, and those make up the Central Division and the North Division, which altogether comprise of approximately 206 villages and 22 wards. So it's quite big, with a composition of 206 villages all through. And some official government profiles list the city as comprising of 196 villages and 25 parishes, though the local territory counts reflect over 200 individual communities across its annexed areas. Sayid Mwayoyo says, I wish you will going to local restaurants for breakfast. Yes, I am planning to go to any restaurant here and have breakfast, but for now we need to first take a walk and see or visit this area, this city, beautiful city, Camp City, the FCU Bank is where we are right now. Kindly like the video. In case you haven't liked the video, kindly like the video so that other people can be recommended to join and walk with us. Right now we are 34 people walking together. Now we are 39 people walking together. Recommend, like the video so that it is recommended to other people to join. And also subscribe in case you haven't subscribed. It's my humble request, you know. That is the only way you can support me throughout these walks. We are 40 people now because you've liked the video. Kindly like the video in case you haven't liked the video. Someone asked me, which language do they speak in Fort Portal, Uganda? Well, the people in Fort Portal, Uganda primarily speak Rutoro as the local language. And because it is a diverse and prominent hub, English and Kiswahili are also widely understood and used, especially in business, tourism, and official places, or rather official sites. So there is, Rutoro is the local dialect that is used around here, but also English and Kiswahili, being that it is Uganda, those are also commonly used languages. In Fort Portal City, Eva Scott says God's things happen there during the day and here at dawn. It is 12:55 a.m. Time to rest. Oh, it is 12:57 a.m. where Eva Scott is, and for us here it is only 2 minutes to 7 a.m. Indeed, those are God's wonders. Ivan says Zidrov healthy. How are you doing, Ivan? My brother Ivan from Ukraine and Russia neighborhood. How are you doing, Ivan? So when you are in this city, you basically have to be having a clue of the Rutoro language. You just learn the basics of, like, for example, learning how to greet. You just say Oliota, meaning how are you doing? And you can reply if someone asks you Oliota, directly translated as how are you. You can directly translate and say, or rather reply and say Kurunji. You put in some accent, you know. Kurunji. You be soft, you know. Kurunji meaning I am fine, I am good. Webari. Meaning thank you. But you have to be humble because people here are very humble and polite. So in your response, you have to be humble while replying, Kurunji, Bojo, I'm good. But it is what it is. How are you doing? You people are quiet. Why are you quiet? Talk to me, man. Let me know where you are right now. And also let me know what time it is, because here it is 8 a.m. sharp. 1 minute past 8 a.m. in the morning, and the sun is already shining bright. Remember, we are in the longest spell of the dry season. So we are experiencing some heat in this very season. That is here in Uganda. So that is the reason you are witnessing some sunshine. It's already 8 a.m. but the sunshine seems to be going to scorch, or rather already scorching hot. Uganda experiences a warm equatorial climate with little seasonal variations, featuring average daytime temperatures between 26 degrees Celsius and also 29 degrees Celsius. So being divided by the equator, Uganda has a tropical climate with little year-round temperatures, or rather temperature variations. But distinct wet and dry seasons, those are the two seasons that we have here in Uganda. And the country is generally divided into two main rainfall patterns. And the regional, or rather the seasonal patterns range or spill from the long dry season, that is the longest, which runs from June to August. That is the longest dry season, or rather dry spell. And the most popular time for outdoor activities and gorilla trekking with dry and clear skies. So that is what we are witnessing, because this is July and the longest spell runs from June to August. So it takes 3 months. And then we have the short dry season, which runs from December to February, and typically the warmest and driest months. And it is excellent for safaris, as wildlife gathers around the water sources to hydrate. The long rains rain from March to May, and that is the heaviest tropical rains, which can make forests, hiking, trails muddy and road transport difficult. So if you are to visit Uganda, you need to consider the two seasons, the two dry season spells, that is June to August and also December to February, because when it goes to the rainy season, that is March to May, and then the short rains that run from September and November, those ones are shorter, and localized downpours that leave the landscape lush and green. But if you want to have an experience as well, you can do the long rains, which is March to May. Ivan says, Ivan from Russia, Ukraine, Ivan from Ukraine says, good morning Uganda from Ukraine. Good morning to you, Ivan. Good morning to you, Ukraine. Good morning to you, the world. Where you are watching from, greetings to you. Taking a walk here in the local market. Let's try to enter the local markets and see what it is over there. Breakfast. Ivan says Ukraine, not Russia. Yes, sir. Well noted, Ivan. It is Ukraine. Ivan from Ukraine. Not Ivan from Russia. Ivan from Ukraine. Forgive me for making that mistake, Ivan from Ukraine. Hey, Ivan, go slow. Ivan, go slow, go slow. No hate, no hate chatting, no hate chatting. Ivan, man, go slow, my brother. No hate speech, no hate speech, no hate speech, no hate speech, no hate speech. All right. Kindly like the video in case you haven't liked the video, and also subscribe in case you have not subscribed yet. Oli Ota Bojo. Greetings to Rahma from Egypt. Kati now.
This is southwest, right?
Fort Portal is where we are this morning. And Fort Portal is a city in western Uganda that sits at the mountain, at the northern foothills of the Rwenzori Mountains, also known as Mountains of the Moon. Those are the Rwenzori Mountains. On a clear day, the city offers a spectacular views of the snow-capped Rwenzori peaks and the Mufumbiro volcanoes. This city also serves as the primary base for the mountaineering and exploring the region. Fort Portal City is where we are right now. Have you liked the video? Kindly like the video. And the sunshine is already scorching hot already, as early as 17 minutes past 8 a.m. in the morning. And Fort Portal City was named after the British diplomat Sir Gerard Portal, as it was where his base was. That is the British diplomat Sir Gerard Herbert Portal, who was the consular general for the British East African and also British Special Commissioner to Uganda, and a main figure in the establishment of the Uganda Protectorate. That is Sir Gerard Herbert Portal. And Fort Portal is found in Kabarore district, which is located approximately 296 kilometers from Kampala city, that is by road, west of Kampala, which is Uganda's capital and largest city. And Fort Portal was elevated from excuse me, some dust on the road. Like I was saying, Fort Portal was elevated from municipality to a tourism city status in the year 2019. And on 1st July 2020, Fort Portal was elevated from municipality to tourism city status. The city annexed several surrounding neighborhoods and sub-counties, including Karoga, Kibale Parish. Then we have the Burungu Parish. Then we have the Karambi sub-county. Then we have Bokuku sub-county and parts of the Busoro sub-county. This city, Fort Portal, houses 3 institutions of higher learning, where we have the main campus of the Mountains of the Moon University, previously a private university but now a public university, and it is located in the city center. I think we should maybe walk and look for it around this area. That is the city, or rather the Mountains of the Moon University. Then there is another university known as Uganda Pentecostal University, a private university affiliated to the Pentecostal movement. Then we have a new university, the Finns Medical University, which was established in the city in the year 2018. The notable people that come from this city would be around in Uganda, maybe. We could say there is one musician named as Bini Ganta, a dancehall artist who comes from this area. Then there is the songbird Juliana Kanyomozi, a singer found in Uganda. And there is Margaret Blake Chigozi, commonly known as Maggie Chigozi, a medical doctor, business consultant, educator, and sportswoman who was born in Fort Portal City in the year 1950. That is Maggie Chigozi. Then we have, I'm trying to read some of the prominent people that come from this region. Then there is Noble Mayombo, who was a brigadier general in the UPDF, a lawyer and legislator. Then there is Andrew Mwenda, a journalist, prominent journalist found in Uganda. Sylvia Rabogo, also a journalist and politician, who was the district woman representative for Kabarore in the 10th parliament. That was 2016 to 2021. We are in the city, Fort Portal, and the sunshine is scorching hot. Man, as early as 8:23 a.m. I've seen the signpost of the University of the Moon. Which side? Maybe let's cross and go this other side. Nangwa. On the 18th of July, this city will be going down with we'll be having what they call the Fort Portal City Marathon. The Fort Portal City Marathon will be taking place. As I was telling you, Fort Portal City Marathon 2026 will be held on the 18th of July 2026, and that is next week. It will be happening on the 18th July. That is next week. The Fort Portal City Marathon that celebrates the beauty, the culture, and the vibrancy of the city that is Uganda's tourism capital, set against breathtaking landscapes and historic landmarks. The event brings together athletes, adventurers, and travelers for an unforgettable experience of fitness, culture, and community. So the marathon is an exciting event designed to celebrate the beauty and culture and vibrancy of one of the most iconic tourist destinations in the world, that is set against the backdrop of stunning landscapes, historic landmarks, and bustling city life. So that marathon, the Fort Portal City Marathon, offers participants an unforgettable experience that blends fitness and health, lifestyle, adventure, and culture. The corridors of Fort Portal.
Good morning, sir. I'm Oksa. I'm in the fort now. Fort is okay. Yeah, I'm covering as usual. Yeah, but not much. Yeah. I'm like streets. I'm this side of Fort downtown. Yeah. Not so busy. Then I was asking. Now how am I going to do with Kasese? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me do. Okay. All right, sir.
Nyangoma Topista. Rahman, Nyangoma Topista says, a beautiful morning to all my fans. Finally, I've come. Welcome, Nyangoma Topista. Nyangoma Topista is a native born of Fort Portal City. How are you doing, Rahma? And she is in Egypt right now. And Robert Israel says, this place is a total village. Soroti City or Kampala City are truly Ugandan capital cities. Then maybe Mbale, Jinja, or Mbarara is what we know. All right, that's your perspective. That is your perspective, your perception, Robert Israel. But Fort Portal is known as the tourism hub for the western region of Uganda. And that is where we are this early morning. Good morning to you, Robert Israel. Good morning, Nyangoma Topista, Rahma. Good morning, Ibra, Ivan. And then we have the beautiful Jenka Maria saying, have a peaceful Sunday over there. Lots of hearts. Thank you so much, Jenka Maria. Jenka Maria coming in from Germany. And she says, have a peaceful Sunday over there. Thank you so much, Jenka Maria. How is the summer holiday treating you over there in Germany? How is your summer holiday? It is also summer holiday here in Uganda. No, actually it's not summer, it's not called summer holiday. It's just called a hot season or a dry season. And this is the longest dry season of the year, which runs from June throughout August. That is the second longest, or rather the first longest dry spell in the year. The second short dry spell, or rather dry season, runs from December to February. And it is what it is. Greetings to you. Said Mwayoyo is asking a question. He's saying, what is the favorite food around Fort Portal? Well, Fort Portal offers a rich blend of traditional Tooro cuisine, which comes from the farm directly, known as the fresh farm produce, and diverse international dining. So the main food served in Fort Portal. Actually, I've not tried any food around, but maybe I should later on go and try to test the food. But they have a variety of enturire, which is known as loco G sauce, and also matoke, which is steamed with green bananas leaves, and also the groundnut sauce. So yeah, they have a variety of matoke as the staple food, and also some bit of kalo served with enturire, matoke also. And Jenka Maria says, beautiful holiday, nice weather every day. That is great, Jenka Maria. And then we have Bamboo Forest saying, one love guys, one love. One love to you, Bamboo Forest, one love to each and every one love to Uganda. Tourist in the making. Bamboo Forest, Yuji says it is Kalo most loved foods. Actually, it's Kalo and Matoke, which is the staple food for this region mostly. Said Mwayoyo is asking, hotelo ulipisha pesa ngapi kwa siku moja? And that means he's trying to ask how much did you pay for the hotel for one day. Actually, the hotel where I slept in the night, it was there were a variety of hotels of accommodation plans, but the one I stayed in is known as Let me try to see if I can get the receipt here. It's known as Jeddah Motel behind Bulaya Road. Jeddah Hotel, and accommodation for a single room goes for 80,000 shillings, Ugandan shillings. I don't know how much that is in dollars, but equivalent, let me see. For a double room, it goes for 100,000 Ugandan shillings. So 80,000 for a single room, that is equivalent to $21. And 100,000 is equivalent to $27. And Jenka Maria says, yes, Kalo is great. Kalo is great indeed. Kalo is great indeed. Said Moyoyo, I paid 80,000, but there are other options. There are other options. There is City Hotel in Rwenzori, which offers accommodation for a single room at 50,000 Ugandan shillings. Then there is West End Motel in Kibale, which offers accommodation for a single room at 60,000 Ugandan shillings, and the double room goes for 70,000 Ugandan shillings. Then there is also Boulevard Motel, Boma. A single room goes for 100,000 Ugandan shillings. Then there is also Camp David in Bukweri Road. Then there is Chimpundu Lodge. There are many accommodation options that you can go for. There are very many accommodation options, but they range from 30,000 to 280,000 depending on your budget. Jenka Maria says that's an affordable hotel. Are there many tourists? Yes, actually there are very many tourists around this area. I've seen very many tourists around this area, being the tourism hub of Western Uganda. And it has many game parks around. There is Kibale National Park, which is found in Fort Portal. Then there is also the neighboring Queen Elizabeth National Park, which is found in Kasese, but also Kasese is a few kilometers from Fort Portal, so it's just close proximity. And the city has 52 crater lakes. 52 crater lakes. Where on earth can you find more than 52 crater lakes? Isn't that amazing? That is Fort Portal for you. Yes, Jenka Maria, there are very many tourists who come to visit Fort Portal. They come to visit because it is located in the western region at the foothills of the Rwenzori Mountains, serving as the historic seat of the Tooro Kingdom. Also, people come to visit those places. Sayid Mwayoyo says that's a good price because it is 3,000 Kenya money. All right. Bamboo Forest says, I want to know what kind of camera do you always use? Is it a phone? Is it a real camera? I want to buy it. You want to buy it? All right. Sometimes I use a phone, sometimes I use a camera, GoPro. And yeah, if you want to buy it, contact me. We talk business now. Bamboo Forest, UG. Chris Beckford says, what is the exchange rate for $1 in Uganda? The exchange rate at the moment is $1 is equivalent to 3,683 Ugandan shillings. $1 goes for 3,683 Ugandan shillings at the moment. And Jenka Maria says, is it safe at night? Is it safe at night? Can you travel alone? Yes, it is very safe. It is very safe. Very safe. I've traveled alone and I'm not finding any challenges. Trinidad's Finest says, greetings, King. Hello, Mama Africa. How are you doing? Trinidad's Finest. Greetings to you. Jenka Maria says, that is good to know. That is good to know. Thank you, Jenka Maria. Said Mayoyo says in Kenya $1 is 75 Kenyan shillings. Oh, that's great, man. Kenya has a strong power. Chris Beckford is asking, so they only use shillings in Uganda? Yes, the Ugandan shillings is the main currency, but they use other currencies also. They use dollars, but mostly in the high-end places. They use all different currencies of, or rather they use different currencies. But the shilling is the commonly used currency here in Uganda, the Ugandan shillings. Jenka Maria says, my colleague's family lives in Uganda. And sometimes we chat too. That's a blessing. They are great. Just real daily life like mine. Oh, that's nice to know. Jenka Maria from Germany says, my colleague's family lives in Uganda. That's nice to know. Where exactly do they live, Jenka Maria? Near Arua. We shall be going to Arua anytime soon. Pray for us. We shall be going to Arua anytime soon.
What a stream.
What is going on?
Aan de boerenbakje. Shower. Super. This is from Paris. So that's the price, right? Let's go. mwana wabali gundi ya mumpe. Tera buka, woni kuna Kampala muke. Mukize kandi bamara Suma. Sinagendaga twagendaga solo no
Jenka Maria says, next week I am gonna cook katogo. That might be nice. Oh yeah, katogo is nice. You will enjoy. And she says Fort Portal looks really nice for hiking, cycling, or just better, stay in the beautiful markets. Yeah, this is the peaceful Fort Portal that we are in right now, Fort Portal City. And time check is 19 minutes past 9 a.m. in the morning, but the sunshine is already scorching hot. Time check is 19 minutes past 9. Jenka Maria says, if I go to Uganda, you find me at the city markets for sure. Very easy, not in the museum, not in the botanical garden, and not in the hotel, but in the markets. I'm gonna buy all the mangoes and pineapples. There is Jenka Maria from Germany.
more by sectors. $10.58, I'm in the Fort Central Market.
I want to humbly request you to kindly subscribe in case you haven't subscribed, and also like the video in case you haven't liked the video. We are in Fort Portal City, the tourism hub of Western Uganda.
What is it?
Yeah.
okusinziira ku busobozi bwo tulina samusanga E04E, samusanga E05, samusanga E05S, samusanga E14, samusanga E34 n'endala nyingi nnyo. Otandaka mu yo olikuno ne pipos ojja weefunire essimu empangaazi ekibantu
serengere mbasa kuruga wa mugezi wetu wakwata pasta wese mugembe boyfriend akatuleta ule dakika ule msanju bunka wabwakana wa msaitani zaje chakala msanju kwa msanju omwaka gwenkumi ibiri abiri n'omukaaga kagenda kwogera kutangira omuteekanizimu eyavuga omuntu oyo ati omusanju mukaaga
Ati nze nafunye vibe ndi mu mwenge. What barn is like?
Hello, baby.
Saved on fire. Oh. Right behind one is just this fifth bar that was black.
You're in Mengo, right? You're in Mengo, right? You never kill this one when you get Sapo. Because Sapo is the one that takes you twice.
n'ekibuga takimanyi mbayita muziyiti ey'omukwano ayita muyiti.
Beautiful market, beautiful market. Most of the shops are closed. The vendors are maybe somewhere in church. But the sunshine is scorching hot. Sunshine is scorching hot, and I'm a bit thirsty right now. So I should look for something to hydrate on.
No, I'm just passing.
So gumuime kirake mwaka gumuime. Hey, but I tell you when you open it, to go over to me to deal.
N'ekibuga takimanyi mbayita muziyiti ey'omukwano.
Calvin O'Quill says, good morning, bro, live from Apache, this municipality. How are you doing, my brother Calvin O'Quill from Apache municipality? That is the USA, United States of Apache.
abeeyikana kuba bwena kuba tosuubira bakukyawa gwe n'oluma ndala n'okukyakya.
Kabitunda na ku kikumi neweefuna essimu wattu kati jangu nennangamuntu yo weefuna essimu ekirooto kyo nawe weeyagaleko jangu ogifune kati wasasule mpola pola.
Sasira abalinanga emitima minaku ali agambe bitambo.
I think I am going to stop this walk here. We've had 2 hours and a half minutes of walking through this city of Fort Portal, the tourism hub of the Western Uganda, the Western region of Uganda. And I think I'm gonna stop this walk within this area. And I want to say thank you so much for each and every one of you who has walked with me throughout this journey today. And also those who have liked the video, thank you so much. And those who have subscribed as well, thank you so much for your subscription. And then those who haven't subscribed, my humble request is kindly subscribe. Hit the subscription button. That is the only way you can support me get some energy of walking these streets. But all in all, I want to say cheers to each and every one of you. Greetings to the channel members, greetings to you, the people who are watching and walking with me through this city of Fort Portal, the streets of Fort Portal. Beautiful people, lovely people, wonderful people all around here. And for those of you who don't know, we've been walking through Fort Portal, which is the Uganda's designated tourism city, and it is located in the western region at the foothills of the Rwenzori Mountains, serving as the historic seat of the Tooro Kingdom. That is Fort Portal, where we've been walking through this beautiful morning. Time check is 10 minutes, or rather 4 minutes past 10 a.m. And we started off at around 7 something. So we've had 2 hours, 30 minutes of walking through this street. Hope you've enjoyed the walk. But in case you haven't, you should check out other videos that we've done all through Uganda. But for now, from me to you, it's only one love, one love, one love, one love. Allow me look for some drinking water and also breakfast, because right now, man, the body is tired. Allow me go look for some kalo and some banana with some peanuts and some enturide, which is the local G sauce, which is served around this area of Fort Portal. The staple food, or the common food served around here, is kalo and banana and some enturide plus some peanuts.
see how it works. Right? Yeah, I was kind of interested in that.
It just keeps moving like a great place. Shares up with you see on your right hand.
Statics.
I want to say goodbye. Thank you so much, and see you on to the next one. Cheers and bye-bye.